Hey everyone, Dr. Colleen here. This video is just going to be a series of exercises that you could do before you get out of bed. So I know we're on a mat right here, but I'm going to have you use your imagination and imagine that when you're doing it and when I'm doing it, that we are laying on a bed surface. Now again, you could get off the bed and move to the floor, but kind of the point is what I don't want is you guys to have alarm clock set and then you jump up out of bed, or all of a sudden you decide I gotta get out of bed, so you're sleeping and then you throw yourself up to get out of bed. Most of the time our muscles have not fully awakened, they're not ready to move, and when we do those ballistic movements, if we have muscle imbalances, if we have overused or overworked muscles or old injuries, we can elicit a reaction out of those muscles. Okay, so again, it is good to get some great sleep. I have a couple articles on that have been sent to you over the years. And so that you do wake up a few minutes before your alarm clock even goes off. I think that's always a beautiful thing to have happen, and you can set that attention before you go to bed. Ask to wake up 10 minutes before, and then try to set that alarm to be something a little peaceful, not so alarming, because we do have the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system, and it's not fun to start off your day being thrown right into your sympathetic nervous system. Okay, so it's the stress response, it's the fight, flight, or freeze response, and so we don't want that to be our first moment of the day. Okay, so all right, so we're sleeping. Not many people do sleep on just their back. Sorry, I shouldn't say not many people, but people sleep in all different positions, on their shoulders, on their side, I should say. Hopefully not many of us are sleeping on our stomachs, but you want to, wherever you're at, just taking your time to gently roll on to your back. Okay, getting nice and centered in your own space in the back. Okay, you can just slowly, hopefully you don't have a really puffy pillow. My goal always is to be as neutral as possible. So my pillow is very thin because I tend to be a back sleeper. And if I do, I am on a side. So I want to be as least tilted in this position as possible. So make sure it's at least just one pillow, and we're trying to get down to a neutral position. Okay, all right, so alarm clock isn't going to go off yet, or it has gone off, and you get onto your back, and we're just going to slowly bring one knee up. Okay, and so you probably have to hold your blankets because we are in the colder months. Slide that other knee up, and just nice steady breath. You can start just focusing in that breath. So we're pulling that knee up and then holding the blankets. It's me holding the blankets, and until we bring the other one up. Okay, steady breaths, just inhaling and exhaling. So this one, we're not going to bring it up as far. You can hold one hand onto the blanket, and you're just going to slide the knee down to the side. And again, I'm pretty warmed up because I just did another video all in the hips. So you might not be coming over as far so early in the morning, and that's okay. Nice, relaxed. Okay, do one more each side. And then back over. Inhale, exhale. Now this next one requires a little bit of core strength. So we're going to bring both knees up. Again, you can still hold on to the blankets. We're just going to drop the knees down to the side. And so here's the core strength to come back up nice and safely. So if you need to use your hands, you can. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. And exhale. Okay? And then to come to a seated position, I come over onto my side, roll up. I'm going to use this hand till I can get this hand up. And then we're going to push up to a seated position. Okay? A little bit of a shoulder roll as you're getting into position. Now my feet are crossed because I am on the floor. But at this point, your feet could be hanging over the edge if that is comfortable for you. I'm going to sit up on a block. I think if that's comfortable for you, if your bed's not too high up off the ground, causing any pressure in circulation for it to not to feel good to hang it down. Okay, so we came up and we did those shoulder rolls, waking that up, and then we're just going to reach up, and then we're going to reach to one side, and then to the other side. And come back to center, and come all the way down. Shoulder roll, reach up, exhale, inhale, exhale, and come back and down. Let's do one more shoulder roll. Inhale up. You can hold your hands at the top. I didn't have them together before, now I do. Or just reaching side to side. Okay, and then coming back down. This next one, again, you could be on your bed with the one foot hanging down off the side of the bed, and you're just going to reach behind you and then come back and reach forward, and then come back and reach behind you and then reach forward. Switch sides. And again, you could have both legs straight down. You do not have to bend one knee up. If you're dealing with any balance in any way. Just opening up. You could also get onto all fours on the bed and do thread the needle if you know that one. And then the next one we're going to do, again, we're seated on the bed, a figure four, and you could do this on your back as well. I like doing it in a seated position because I won't pull from my neck at all. And I'm on my back sometimes early in the morning when I'm not warm enough yet. You know, I can pull with my neck, and this should be all relaxed up here in figure four. So I will do it. I know I'm on a block. I will sit up and do it in the bed in this position. Okay, we're not going too deep. Again, this is just waking the body up, and then you can shake those legs out. All right, don't have to do all of those. You could just pick a few or a couple that you could maybe integrate into your life, and what will work in your bed and your body. But again, we want to have, of course, a great night's sleep, and then waking up before the alarm clock, so it isn't this, sympathetic nervous system fight, flight, or freeze response, stress response when we first wake up. We get the body moving, we wake it back up, and then we can start our day. All right, I hope that you find some of these to be helpful and that you have an awesome day. Bye.